Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming you to do another recap video. Today we are talking 90 Day Fiancé, Season 10, Episode 12, and Sickness and Health. We are back into the regular 90 day. So we're just going to get on right onto this video. After 3 weeks of not having a 90 Day Fiancé has returned from the holidays, and we basically picked up where we left off. I'm going to start with Gina and Jasmine. So Gina and Jasmine, surprisingly, they're getting along. Now, remember, they went to Miami to get on a vacation because Jasmine's been hating the cold of Michigan. So Gina took her on a surprise vacation to Miami. They went to the beach. She, last episode, claimed that she didn't want his family at the wedding, but Gina talked some sense into her, and they talked through that. This episode, they decided to go spend their first night in Miami. They took a salsa dancing class because Jasmine said that Gina's not good at dancing, so she wanted to practice, for the wedding and stuff. So they go dancing, they have a good time there. And then the next day, they go back to the beach and hang out and talk. And Gina says that he actually wants some kids from Jasmine, because he's in his 50s and Jasmine already has a couple kids. Jasmine got really emotional because, she has kids, but one of her kids has special needs. And she, with that, she says she gets, a lot of stares and glares when they go to restaurants and stuff. And, when he's not behaving well, people look and people judge, which is sad. It's really sad, with people who have special needs and stuff like that. They are... Yeah, they're really looked down on, and it's sad, and it's not their fault. So Jasmine is worried that if she has a kid with Gina, that she doesn't want to put herself through that, possibly have another kid that's special needs and stuff, and everything. And Gina, he was really supportive and stuff, and he understood that, and comforted her and her emotion when she was talking about that. So that was basically it we seen out of Gina and Jasmine. But yeah, I see Jasmine's point with that because, it is tough. It's tough doing that, so I understand. So yeah, that was Gina and Jasmine. Next couple I want to talk is, speaking of dancing for the wedding, here's another one, Clayton and Annalie. So Clayton and Annalie, they're in San Diego visiting Clayton's friend Cameron. And they decided to go. Clayton and Cameron decided to take a salsa dancing class, Peruvian dance class, or whatever. So he could surprise Annalie at the wedding. So they go take that class. It's all good and stuff. Then prior to that, Clayton and Annalie had a conversation because in the last episode, Clayton revealed to Cameron and Cameron's girlfriend that him and Annalie have not been intimate. And that embarrassed Annalie because, that's their business, that's their business, not anybody else's. And she was annoyed, wanted to leave. So they had a chat about it in the morning. They talked about it. Clayton apologized. Annalie forgave him and stuff and everything. And she was just like, you're open about that, and I'm not and stuff. And and he said he'll try to do better when it comes to that. So then later, after Cameron comes to their Airbnb, and they say their goodbyes to him and stuff. And one thing that Cameron suggested that Clayton does is convince Annalie to talk to her father about them getting married. So after Cameron leaves, Clayton has a conversation with Annalie, and he fires some steaks on the grill, and they talk. He says, when are you, basically asked, when are you going to tell her father? Annalie's look, she was just like, he was like, why are you looking at me like that? It's been 2.5 years, and everything. She was like, I'll talk to him when I want to talk to him, and And Clayton's like, we're about to get married, and it's been 2.5 years basically. And she's like, I want to talk to him when I talk to him. Like, and he's like, your father could go to his grave without knowing that we're about to be married. And she's like, are you wishing my father's death or something? And he was like, no, I'm saying that we're about to get married and you haven't told your father and stuff. And basically, so Annalie just got really defensive and got up. She's like, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm getting up and leaving. And she goes into the bedroom and slams the door and just starts crying and stuff. And we're trying to figure out why. Like, I mean, we seen it last season with Patrick and Thais when Thais went to her father and everything. But I think this situation is a little bit more deeper than Thais' situation, in my opinion. So we'll see how that plays out. But Annalie just got really defensive, and it's just I don't know why she ain't gonna tell her father that they're getting married. So yeah, that was Clayton and Annalie. Next couple I want to talk is Sam and Citra. So Sam and Citra. So it was Sam revealed in the last episode that he did not get his diversion for his little drug problem arrest that he was his program that he was supposed to do for his drug arrest and everything. And he's marrying Citra really quickly because she's Muslim and Ramadan is about to happen, and he's about to convert to Muslim and everything. And they went to go visit his mom and his grandma, and he was worried that his mom was going to be judgmental and stuff. But Sam and Citra had a conversation like, if I go to jail, will you still be to support me? And me personally, if someone was going to jail, I mean, if you really, really love that person, then yeah. But if I'm coming to America and then my partner is about to go to jail right after the wedding, I don't know. Me personally, I'd be like, bye bye. I'm like, nah, because you got some issues that you're still battling, and you're still not being responsible for your actions. So, and honestly, like, my priorities will be taking care of that more than anything before I bring somebody here to America on a K-1 visa and stuff. So there, and even though Citra doesn't want to, she says she will. It's them bad boys, y'all. Them bad boys they always have a girl next to them that'll be their ride and die. Them good guys, they would never have a girl by their side no matter what and stuff. But the bad boys, it's one of them situations. I'm sorry, it's the bad boys who are always getting the love and the good guys, nice guys finish last kind of moment. Because I personally don't want to be with somebody who is still like recovering, is basically a recovering addict. And because he's only been sober for a short amount of time, so that's not much time. You can still easily go back. Now maybe converting to Muslim will help with that a little bit, but I still think it's too soon, in my opinion, because he said when we first met, and Sam had said when we first met, he's relapsed a few times. So like, I that's just me. Like, if y'all come at me in the comments, don't come at me in the comments. I mean, this is all just my opinion, because like I've seen this in my own personal life, and it's frustrating. It really is. So they go to the mom's house. They ask some questions, and Citra answers them. Sam was worried that the mom was gonna be judgmental, and she wasn't, and everything. So they had a nice conversation there. So that was that. The next couple I want to talk is Nikki and Justin. Now, this couple, Nikki and Justin. Now, for a while, I was saying that Nikki was a little bit too much. For a while, I think she was like, pressuring him and just like not like seeing his point of view or anything. But now in this episode, it was revealed that we know Justin, aka Igor's intentions are. This episode, this guy says that he wants his dream is to have a freaking threesome, and he's gonna say that Nikki feels like it's just based by her gender identity because she's trans and everything, that's why he wants to have a threesome and stuff. And Nikki was like, no, like you're so uncomfortable with my sexuality, and now you want to bring another girl into it. Because remember, in the last couple episodes, we haven't seen him in a few weeks, it was revealed that he was intimate with somebody like before their engagement, and Nikki flipped out on that. But now, and at first, like I said, I thought she overreacted, but now I feel like she has every right to react, because now he brings out his true disgusting intentions to have a threesome. Why would you say, especially on camera, like that you want to, like your dream is to have a threesome? That's disgusting. You don't say that about your future wife. You don't say that in front of millions of people, and it's repulsive. So, they're still back and forth arguing. They're not getting anywhere. And like, I'm just saying, Nikki, just go home, because the whole time she's been in Moldova, all she's been doing is just crying, complaining, and fighting. Crying, complaining, and fighting. I see why now, because he has a dry personality. He has a dry sense of humor. He's not comfortable with her sexuality, and he wants things done his way or the highway, and it doesn't work like that in a freaking partnership. So he needs to get himself together big time. So I wonder, like, Nikki keeps saying, what do I do? Do I just stay here? Do I go home? Yes, go home. Go home. It's been like 13 weeks now, and you're still there. 13 episodes in, you're still in Moldova. I would have been gone home. The way he been acting, like, she has a conversation with her mom and talks about everything. And, and she tells her mom, like, we're supposed to have like an engagement party and celebration here soon. And the mom's just like, you know, just come home, basically. Just come home. So I don't know what's going on with them. Like, they are a strange couple. They are strange. They are a complete mismatch, in my opinion. So yeah. Next couple I want to talk, well, I'm not really going to talk about this couple much, is Ashley and Manuel. I made a decision on this channel. I'm not covering Ashley and Manuel unless it's pretty good, and it's still not good. They're still Ashley and Manuel. Briefly, I'm just gonna say, Manuel's friend is in town. They meet up. They just go and have lunch together. They talk about money. Then Ashley comes in. She's like, "Tell me what you talk about." And they start talking about money. And then Ashley and Manuel start fighting over money. And I'm just like, this is why I don't like covering Ashley and Manuel, because they're not freaking getting anywhere. I'm so tired of Ashley questioning him. I'm so tired of Manuel expecting her to do everything. Ashley does not know how to love him that much. They always say that their intimacy is so great after they fight, but they fight all the time, and she causes freaking so much arguments, and it's so freaking annoying. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. I'm sorry, y'all. This is why I didn't want to cover Ashley and Manuel, because I don't get them. I don't like Ashley. I think she plays the victim, and she ain't the victim. She is not the victim. Ugh. It's just I'm sorry. Nikki, Justin, and Ashley Manuel, they just make me cringe. They really make me cringe, because I am so sick of the fighting. People think, like, when you watch reality TV, oh, this is fake drama and everything. This is just all for the camera and stuff. The drama. I'm at the point, we're in 2024. I'm at the point now where I don't care about the stupid drama. When I watch these dating shows, I actually want to see the love. These people are going through these people are going through real life things right now. these people are really bringing people here on a K-1 visa, spending a lot of time and money. That's what we're at the tell-alls. When I saw, there's a couple of interviews I saw of the host of the show, Sean Robinson, that why she's so invested and loves the show because, you know, she values the people that spend a lot of time and money on these relationships and bringing them here and stuff. And and that's intriguing in itself, and that's what love is all about. This show needs to be more about the love instead of the drama. And there a lot of couples in the 90 Day universe have not gotten a good edit, I will admit. And I understand a couple times producers like will egg a situation on to make ratings go up. But a lot of people have said in the 90 Day universe, majority of their scenes are real. So people keep saying, "Oh, this is fake. This is fake. There ain't no problem with them," and blah blah blah, and everything. Now it's maybe some things a little bit more added in, but most of the time it's real. And with Ashley and Manuel, like, watch them hit happily ever after. Watch their journey continue on happily ever after next season because they're bringing the drama, they're bringing the annoyance, and they're probably going to get on happily ever after. That's just my opinion. So we'll see how that plays out. But if that's the case, but I cannot stand Ashley. I think, and I don't know what Manuel's true intentions are, and I just don't get it. I really don't get it. So yeah, that was actually me. And the last couple, Rob and Sophie. Oh Lord, they're another one. Rob and Sophie, they got anger issues, both of them, both of them. So the last episode we left off with Rob and Sophie, they get into a huge fight at the sex shop and everything because Rob didn't say, "Oh, I would never do this. I would never be. I'm a one woman guy and everything." And he didn't say that, Sophie had a big meltdown at the sex shop. So they get in a car ride home, and he was like, "I don't want you to have a side piece because we know Sophie's bisexual." And Rob was like, "We're not going to have a third person," basically. So they calmed down from that. So this episode, Sophie's mother comes into town. She came in from Mexico, and they went to go pick her up at a hotel and stuff and everything. And they just sit and chit chat, and they start talking about the wedding, and they mentioned something about Rob's mom, and Sophie's mom said something that she would knock Rob's mom out. And I'm just like, now they said it was a joke and stuff, but like, I personally wouldn't joke like that because that's really sensitive. Like if you're gonna say that, even as a joke, like Rob had called Sophie's mom Claire aggressive, and she was like, "I'm not aggressive. Like you're aggressive, basically, and stuff." And like, no, like when you say things like I like knock my mom out the way and stuff, like like. And Sophie's like, she was just joking. She's not really gonna do that and stuff. It's like, okay, but basically, you don't joke like that. You really don't joke like that. And so they had a conversation with that, and Rob was just like, every time I'm around them, I'm always afraid of what I'm going to say because it can turn into something I didn't say, and I always feel like I'm on edge with them because they say things like that and everything. And if I say the wrong thing, I'm just like this close to saying the wrong thing, and it's going to look bad on me. So, and actually, I see Rob's point with that, but so yeah, I personally wouldn't be joking like that in my opinion. So later, Sophie and Rob take Sophie's mom Claire to Rob's house to see where they're staying, and we all know Rob's house is doesn't have a bathroom on any inside. They got an outhouse and everything. It's kind of messy and stuff. And so she comes in. She judges. She said the porch and the outside was nice, but she comes in. She judges his place, and she was like, "Did you know she was coming here? Did you have a job lined up and everything?" Like they were talking about him not having a job lined up and stuff and everything, and like, do you think you could do better than this? And Rob got furious. He got so defensive. and everything, he started yelling like, "None of y'all have been through the struggle that I have." You know, because they claim that Sophie comes from a rich family and everything. He was like, "None of y'all have been in the bottom. None of y'all know what the real struggle is. Neither one of y'all can come here and judge me because y'all never been through it and everything." And Claire's like, "I have been through it." She's like, "That," and Rob was like, "That's a bold-faced lie. Y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know," and everything. Now, him getting that defensive about that, like, you know, yes, they judged the house. Yes, they came in and judged the house. I think Sophie and her mom are rude, yes. But Rob, you know, Rob don't play. So you know, he'll fight fire with fire. So, like, but I think it's complete. I think they're all three of them are disrespectful because despite his mom judging, I would just been like, you know, Miss Claire, I'm sorry. It's been a struggle. I do know. I've just been like, it's been a struggle. I can see your point. I'm not really comfortable with the judgment around here, but you know, it's been a struggle for me. I've been at the bottom, um, and like I'm trying to get my life together. I really love Sophie. That's how you do it. I mean, I know it sounds a little BSy, and I know it sounds a little like corny, but that's how you handle a parent and stuff. You don't start screaming, especially on camera, about neither one of y'all have been through the struggle and stuff. And he gonna say, yes, I'm confrontational and I don't want to be, but I gotta be and stuff. And so for him just getting like that, like they're not, Rob and Sophie are not gonna work out. Like they just love like they just love arguing. They really just love arguing. And again, I'm sick of the arguing. And just Rob just thinks he's all, I don't know. He has an excuse for everything basically. And you know it's not making him so he's not getting a good edit now. A few weeks ago he had put on Instagram that he's in a nice new house and everybody should quit judging him and everything because this was a while ago from filming, which I understand. Filming was like probably a year or two ago, but you know still you're not getting a good edit, so like you're gonna have to really defend yourself. So then by tell all time, because maybe they haven't filmed the tell all, well maybe they have, by tell all time he needs to really plead his case because his attitude, I don't like his attitude. I don't like Sophie's attitude. I don't like Sophie's mom's attitude. They shouldn't be together. They really shouldn't be together. So I don't know, guys. This episode made me kind of mad because I just want to knock some sense to all of these people and all these people, and like it's just like the amount of disrespect. I feel like this episode was complete disrespect. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Anyway, guys, that's the end of my review. Glad 90 Day Fiancé is back. It needs to get better. We didn't see Nick and Devin. They already got married. That's the only couple we didn't see. I think they're done for the season. So yeah, guys, that's the end. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back on tomorrow to recap the single life. I think 90 Day Diaries comes back tonight too, so we're not going to do a full recap. I'll just make mention of it when I recap the single life. And so that is it. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all again tomorrow. Have a good one.